Hello everyone. So with the recent update we got some balance changes. One of the balance changes was a very big buff on Kimura. Although this buff didn't actually make the style, quote-unquote busted. It did make the style's gimmick, which is the slow debuff, shine a lot better. And it also made it a lot easier to use. If you missed the video I made, Kimura's entire buff is entirely based around making his slow effect work a lot better. By far the most notable changes Kimura got, was that his M1s now apply slowness even if they are blocking, and the buff that made his M2s apply double the dose of slowness of an M1 to the enemy. Both are very good additions for Kimura. Especially for the M2 applying the slow debuff change, because everyone always thought that Kimura's main source of slowness were his M1s. But now, landing M2s between your M1s is very optimal for you to maximize the amount of slowness applied to the enemy. If you manage to completely mix up your opponents with your M1s and M2s with Kimura, even if they are blocking, they will be crippled. And if they are crippled, they are basically just sitting ducks. Do not forget how scary the slow debuff actually is. One of the debuffs the slow has is reducing invincibility frames, making it so that, if they are hit with a decent amount of slow, even double dashing to the side is not saving them from getting hit. Making them crippled will indeed turn the game around if you are losing. So don't think Kimura is weak at all. Even without relying on the slow debuff, Kimura's damage output is pretty strong. Especially after the N1 chip damage buff he got. As for how you are supposed to use Kimura, you are supposed to be always in your opponent's face. So full on aggressive. Why you ask? Despite the slow effect being very strong, it does also go away very quickly. So you have to be always landing attacks with Kimura, so that the slow never goes away. And if you let them breathe, it's over for your slowness. Since it's going away pretty easily. Which is why styles like Ghost and Freedom are bad opponents for Kimura, due to them having tools that can completely stop the Kimura from stacking up slowness. Like how Ghost can stop any rush attempt with a single tap of a button, and how Freedom can still move surprisingly well with a mild dose of slowness. Freedom will only struggle with Kimura if the Kimura manages to land enough attacks to cripple the Freedom user, but with Freedom's starting speed and its overwhelmingly versatile arsenal, that is basically impossible for Kimura to pull off. Anyways, here's a match I had with Kimura, and yeah, it's not broken after the buff, but it sure is hell fun to use.
Bruh.
なぜ天井を見てる？俺は倒れたのか？
セブン。3秒経った。
Denied. Huh?
このラウンドが勝負だ。全てはこの一撃のために。